Hey, this is Cam from Axiom IT. Now, Elon Musk has just released a news report to say that he's given an ultimatum to his staff to say that if they don't come back to work, they're not going to have a job. So we've created this reaction video. We're just going to play some news headlines, and I'm going to give you my reaction exactly to what that looks like from a hybrid workspace perspective. All right, let's just jump straight into it.
Elon Musk has an ultimatum for his Tesla employees. He says workers have to come back to the office full-time or find another job. Joining us now, Fox Nation host Tyrus. He works 40 hours a week.
Yes, that is the rumor. I will not confirm or deny that.
Do you think that these CEOs are in the place where they can do this now?
They have to, because boots on the ground, guys in the factories are already doing this. And when you're doing all the hard work and you look to see the leadership is never there, they're all at home and making Facebook videos instead of work videos and things like that. They need to get back. And I applaud Elon for doing this, because we're getting back to work, but we're not seeing the same level of production that we saw before.
Okay, so what they're basically saying is that that Elon has worked out what hybrid work strategy works for his business. So he's seeing this as important for him. So you just got to remember that Elon, when they made the first Tesla, he actually lived at the factory for a whole year, making sure that he lived as close. He ate, breathed, and lived the production line of the manufacturing of Teslas. So if there was any code that needed to be changed for the manufacture of these cars, he could just jump straight on the assembly line and make the changes straight away. So he's a very boots on the ground sort of guy. But when you make a car, you need people to do stuff. So this strategy of coming back to work, obviously he's worked out that this is a strategy that he's going to hope that will work for him. So let's just continue on.
COVID before stimulus checks. So it starts at the top. You get those guys back in, you make them accountable, and it will trickle down, and we'll start seeing to where people aren't frustrated with every time they get services.
I just want to get one thing in there, because the data actually did show, and some employees made this case for a while, that production actually sustained and in some cases went up immediately after people were sent home. But that was with employees that were hired pre-COVID.
Right.
They were already trained in the office. They had already met their colleagues. They had already known the systems. But now hiring in this environment, they're noticing a drop in production.
Because you can't maintain that. Because the more you stay, if I could stay home with my kids every day, my gut felt stuff would not be very good after a while. It'd all be related to what happened that day. Like, little Georgie didn't do her homework. Again, after a while, people are going to be like, yeah.
Well, this email traveled as fast as a tweet from Elon Musk.
So essentially what's happened, and the takeaways we get from this, is that Elon is setting the standard. He's setting clear communication to people of what he expects, how he expects people to work, and just absolutely getting it out there. Now, this is obviously leaked. This is probably a confidential email that's now leaked to everyone, but this is how, I guess, the world reacts to this sort of news.
Email number 1. Anyone who wishes to do remote work must be in the office for a minimum, and I mean minimum, of 40 hours per week or depart Tesla. This is less than we ask of factory workers.
Exactly.
Then he had a follow-up email. If you don't show up, we will assume you have resigned.
So he's even making it easy for you. You ain't got to call in or give an excuse or write the whole "I need more time for family" or whatever. So I like this. We also seen it with Netflix. We're seeing it with other major corporations that we need to get back to work, and it starts at the top. So this was a good call.
This shows the pride he takes in the products he's making.
Yes.
Anyone who wants to be involved or think his word was like cutting edge technology or the way we're changing the world, you can't be phoning it in.
Exactly.
Now, there's another topic out of California on reparations.
Anyway, we'll probably just leave it there, but the main point and the main takeaway is that Elon has found what strategy works for his type of business. He's sent out clear communications, he's sent out a clear expectation, and I guess we're about to see sort of how that goes. But he's obviously looking at ramping up production. They've got some serious targets they're trying to meet. So what they're trying to do is ramp up production again after everyone's returning back to the office. But it's good to see that he's actually taking a good step forward in clear communications and setting the right sorts of messaging to his staff. So that's one of the important things when thinking about a strategy for hybrid work, who works in the office, who works remotely, what that negotiation is. Make sure it's really super clear and make sure that the communication can't be misunderstood as well. Anyway, that's it from now. Make sure you stay tuned for more Axiom IT videos. Make sure you subscribe, and there'll be probably another video coming up here that you can probably watch from YouTube. That's pretty cool. Anyway, bye for now.